Guys, this is Sky. Welcome to another edition of Sky's Intuition. And let's just get a reading. Let's get a reading. Divine Source, we're asking you again. Another message. Thank you for your protection that is never ending from my crown to my sacral chakra and every chakra in between. I am protected. I don't have everybody's answers, but Divine, you do, Divine Source. So what particular message for the collective is what we're looking for? Divine Source, thank you. This accountant's popping up again. Just out of the blue, he pops up. Okay, let's get the first card out. Internal affairs. Cloaking the energy again. Knock it solid. Solid as a rock. You're solid, man. This is crazy. A court date's coming up for someone, huh? And then in March, we have this court date. Okay. A coven. Coven of witches. I haven't seen that card in a bitty bit. Something internal within the coven. What's going on inside the coven? My goodness. Trouble in the coven. I don't know. Cloaking the energy, power of attorney. Ooh, POA time. Witchy woman. These witches. Royal bloodline. Solid. Solid. You're solid. You get time. I was trying to explain to somebody I was speaking to earlier today who was telling me somebody else's philosophy on some ancient history, right? And, I'm pretty well read, so I have my own bias and opinions from my own studies and what have you. And I honestly think this person is just like fascinated with this theory and that does not speak to me at all. And I acknowledge that it speaks to this person, but it doesn't speak to me. And it seems like every time I talk to them, they're like talking about it. I'm like, I'm trying to tell you nicely, I'm not interested, right? Odds are in your favor with this court date coming up. Ponzi scheme, March. Ooh, do you know this is the last year of daylight savings time? Daylight savings time ends next November. And I couldn't be happier. But in any case, it does end. And we do have a blood moon coming up. And I keep talking about it because it's soon. It's March 3rd. And also, it's a lunar moon. So, it's a lunar eclipse to boot. Somebody faked something in February. Working the system, royal bloodline. What? So that's this month. The reckoning. Odds are in your favor with this court date or something here. And the prophecy. We're going to take another line on this. Guys, thank you so much for your support and, truth seekers. Arrest warrant. Whoa. Dharma, good karma. Solid bloodline. Working the system. Dharma, good karma. What's going on? Doctor Medical Group. Ooh, wee. Busted. Oh, it just seems to be. Major settlement. Ooh. All right. I don't know what cards. I really didn't think ahead about cards to clarify with. So I'm just pulling any old thing. I'm not really. We'll see what comes up and what comes out, okay, guys? Because I have no clue. But a major settlement is on the way. You know? Or somebody else has fallen on the floor. Bad news. Your good news seems to I don't know. It just doesn't make sense that somebody would hang their future on what happens to you if you're not involved with this person. Like, what is it? Like, what's the problem? Why are they so intertwined? Something about a funeral you might be hearing about. Somebody was a sellout. Mm-hmm. Well, that may be true. Yeah. Somebody here didn't bank on you using your free will. They wanted control over your free will. And that's just, or control over your bloodline even. Power of attorney. It's a bunch of a group of witches or something. Mm-hmm. Let's see what we get. Divine, can you tell us what's going on in internal affairs? What do we mean by internal affairs? What do we mean by internal affairs, Divine? Slippery slope. Assumptions, chain of events and consequences. Internal affairs, a lot of assumptions were made. Somebody's being investigated, maybe. Cloaking the energy. Divine. Divine timing. Cloaking the energy. Everything happens when it's meant to. So maybe you were hidden, cloaking, like, I don't know, maybe somebody was an informant as well, working on within the inside and pretending like, hey, I'm part of the group, the crew, solid, realizing life is more than what it seems. That's a solid for sure. Court date. Poverty. Poverty. Court date. March. Coven of immature dark energies in March. So this coven's coming up not only in my card, but also in these cards. Ooh. Mm-mm. Get that out of here. Coven. All right. Cleansing. Meditation, clearing space, removing this coven is being removed. It says removing negativity. So this gaggle of geese, this coven, something about them is being removed. I don't know. Power of attorney. Tell me more, Divine. The POA. Come on. Love message. Somebody's sending you love messages for power of attorney. That's interesting. Possibly love history. Look. Past happened, royal bloodline. History of cloaking your somebody. I don't know here. Somebody has a history with somebody here. Royal bloodline prayer. Odds are in your favor. Faith, healing, and meditation. Your prayers are odds are in your favor that your prayers will be answered here. Regardless, something's going to be coming out in court. Fatality. Ponzi scheme. Fatality. Eek. You know, I don't like to say it, but I keep getting this energy that somebody, rather than to face what going to jail is going to do, you know, they're going to exodus, if you know what I mean. Cope, bogus. Somebody's pretending that they're coping with something here. Drinking and carrying on, drinking and drugging and drinking, moving on. February, moving on, letting go. Setting somebody free from the past. Realizing that life is more than what it seems. This is a big realization. Some of you may be moving. Divine. Grand Rising, Kundalini, Awakening, Spiritual Forces, Tantric. Somebody's working the system. Somebody may be doing some kind of sex rituals or something. Working the system. Destiny, the Reckoning. Okay. The Reckoning. Somebody's wrecked their, I don't know, they want to wreck your destiny, work in the system. They do it early in the morning. Main female, the prophecy. Something about you being the main female. Or a main female. If you're a female, you're the main female in this story. That's what we're going to go with. Okay? Void. Somebody has no feelings at all. They're locked. They're in something here. In the shadows, even. They're empty. Psycho. A crazy ex obsessed. Won't let go. Warrant for their arrest. Oh. Says letting go. So maybe you're letting go and this person can't. So what I'm seeing here. Telepathy. Karma. Somebody's trying to they're working the system here, possibly in the court system even, but they're also trying to telepathically mess with you. That ain't right. Somebody here is in a lot of trouble though. Distancing, doctor or medical group. This doctor may be trying to distance themselves from this situation because this may have to do with somebody passing away too. Busted, preparing a trap for someone who can be vulnerable. Like I said, somebody was pretending back here that maybe they were a part of this coven. I don't know. There's some letter here coming. Somebody expects some kind of mail, like it's either like a get-together kind of mail or something weird like that. Like somebody wants you to meet them or a gathering or something like that. Don't get, I wouldn't go, but I don't ever tell anybody what to do and what not to do, or you know, I can give you the message enough for you to be able to choose your own course. All right. What is the slippery slope in the internal affairs, Divine? Tell me what the slippery slope is about. A main male. Slippery slope for a main male who might be cloaking their energy, saying that oh, we're back together or something, like just they're messing with you. Bad health, cloaking their energy. This person may be in bad health and acting like they're divine or something. I don't know. Court date, child poverty. Uh-oh. What is this about? A child has a court date coming up in March, maybe. This is Coven of immature dark energies. They want to be either they're going to prison. I'm going to put it back because it came out upside down, but I have over here. They might be trying to clean up their act. I don't know because this is immature dark energies in March. Either somebody has an image of you or trying to create an image of you being dark when you're really a white witch or somebody who does cleansing. Yeah, you have it because you have a gift of cleansing. This coven wants to get a hold of y'all. Poverty, love message, power of attorney. Somebody had a power of attorney over you to put you into poverty. These witches wanted to take some gift here. Pathway, history, and bloodline. Royal bloodline. Yeah, you come from some royal bloodline or something like that, and that is your path. Is to do what something having to do with your ancestral background. What is this about with the odds in your favor? Somebody's in despair because the odds are in your favor. Somebody is in despair. They were looking for a solid here with this unexpected income. Wealthy man, fatality, Ponzi scheme. Okay? So some wealthy man may have passed away and been involved with a Ponzi scheme. I do not know. Bogus, privileged lady, a fake privileged lady is trying to cope here. They're trying to cope. They might have given your gift to a coven here for some reason. Despair, February, because you're done. It's something about somebody losing their job or you not caring, like that they've lost their money or their job. That's February. This person may have come to this realization. Somebody here is working the system, working the system. Because the reckoning and the destiny is for you to have this great fortune. They're upset here and they're upset there. They keep trying to take it from you because you have the prophecy. Main female, the message. And I just got confirmation. I just hit the mic too. I'm sorry about that. But this is being unsealed or revealed. Void. Somebody doesn't want you. They're concerned. Somebody's concerned. They're trying to hide in the shadows. They don't want you to know that somebody's drink was spiked. Family room. There's somebody in your family who's, I don't know. There's this person in your family that someone is concerned about doesn't want you to know that there's somebody else's crazy ex. Like, you don't know. There's so much to the story, and people keep, like, looking for the cut and dry. There's so many layers here. Seriously, there is. I don't mean to be rude to nobody. I don't want anybody to be rude to me about it. But I'm just the messenger. There's so many layers to this. Somebody possibly in your family was with an ex of yours or someone that you were involved with, and then somebody else stepped in and said, I'll handle all of this, and they orchestrated you being out and the other person being in. It's crazy. And it was for some kind of to position people for this great fortune that was supposed to be yours. The thief trying to take your good karma. Get the heck out of here. Journey distancing. So some doctor or medical group, they're distancing themselves, or somebody is going to a doctor at a distance. Thief. Yeah, this somebody here wants to steal this from you. They're a thief. Somebody's concerned about getting this message to you about I don't know. Somebody was expecting sudden wealth and to be a privileged lady, and someone else wants to come towards you and be your lover. But and it's really, really is up to you. But I would want nobody that had crossed me. You crossed me once, it's in your head to do it to me again. That's the way I look at it. And when somebody says something like really weird to me that like, well, then I'll do this. Then I'm like, well, I learned my lesson about this too, the hard way. If it's in your mind to do that, then you will do it. If the occasion presents itself, you have thought of doing this. Make no mistake. There's a major settlement heading your way, guys, and people don't want you to get it. And somebody else is going to be going into poverty. And they want to force you to share it with them, or they want to steal it from you. But they goony gaga. What's this main male in internal affairs? It's cloaking their energy. This main male, Four of Swords, they've woken up to something happening here, to this chain of events and consequences. They're unhealed, and they realize it. Somebody's cloaking their energy in bad health and divine timing and the Hierophant. This could be a Taurus who has bad health, some divine timing, cloaking their energy, or somebody here is pretending that you're ill. Somebody who's married could be ill. Judgment. Somebody is judging that this money didn't bring them what they thought it would. Okay? Life is more than that. Hobo, life is more than somebody handing you money all the time. It's what you earn. It's by integrity, dignity, character. You gotta have some personality there. Queen of Swords, somebody's child or had a child. Somebody here is going to be having a child in poverty. Air sign, feminine, child. Something about their child, or they are with child. Something about that. They got to go to court for a child, or they're going to. And this person they thought they'd get this person to fight maybe with you, or this coven to fight with you. This but huge devil gift. They want it. Look, these devils, coven devils, satanic people. They want to give you a gift, make it pretend that it's something you should burn. Be careful buying stuff. I'm not joking. Be careful from buying stuff online. Make sure it's reputable. You don't know what people are sending you. Oh, it's sage and it's all bound up with what? What's it bound up with? You don't know. What's this poverty with the message? I'm serious about that. Be careful who you buy from and how you use what they sell you. Anybody could sell, just because it says on the label will cure eczema doesn't mean that you're not going to end up with warts on your skin. You know what I'm talking about. You walked away from this love message, this power of attorney. Somebody, they wanted to substantiate it, but this, possibly a Capricorn energy with this coven. They have coven ties. They're in some kind of, look, here's the Three of Cups again. Past history. They want to, let's reconcile with the royal bloodline. Despair. Odds are in your favor. Two of Cups. Somebody really is in despair. The odds were in their favor with this situation. They thought they had it made. Some agreement here. This person was sure that they had you right where they wanted you. Look, Queen of Wands and a wealthy man. Some fatality here with a Ponzi scheme. Somebody Ponzi'd themselves into a coffin, it looks like. I don't know. On the pyramid, is somebody here? I don't want to say it. As bizarre as all this stuff is, some things I see I cannot say. What is this privileged lady? Four of Wands. This is some fake privileged ladies trying to cope, a fake marriage for privileges. Somebody's in a fake marriage for privileges, I swear. This is the second time. February, despair. Free, free, set them free. Somebody walked away to freedom. Ace of Cups. Letting go. You're like, I leave you with love, but I leave you. I'm not, no. And so this person started working on you. You walked away for a more fulfilling situation. Look, this is the Hermit. You work alone. Somebody's trying to mess with you. Somebody's being investigated. Possibly somebody's being investigated on the job for messing with data, messing with somebody's medical history, with this medical group, with this group here. Yeah, they're messing with your bloodline, with something in your blood. Yeah, they were creating some kind of some illusion here about your destiny or some fortune here. Message, main female. King of Wands. A message to a main female about a prophecy. About a prophecy. Right underneath the Queen of Wands. So this could be a couple here. Something about a wealthy man and a death of somebody. For this main female to get this message about a King of Wands, or or somebody's claiming that they told somebody something, I told you so, or I told you something, running some kind of thing. This is a business. Somebody is concerned about spiking something on you, spiking a drink, doing something to you because you're not interested in anything they do. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but the collective is not interested in anything this person does. They are creating interest in their mind. It's in their mind. There's no direct interest here at all. It's all bogus. Especially this privileged lady. This is bogus with some kind of marriage here. It says it's bogus. Family interfered. Somebody, a arrest warrant is wanted for this crazy psycho ex in the family who's brokenhearted or who interfered. There's something not right here. Four of Pentacles, a thief is holding on to your money, and they're like, or trying to hold you back from your earnings or from your good karma. Yeah. This doctor or medical group could be in a whole nother part of the world. And they have to be traveled to. And they're at a distance. Nine of Wands. Somebody, if this thief is afraid that they're going to get busted. There's some paranoia here with this thief. So they're trying to trap you because they're afraid that they're going to get busted. Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands. They want you to let go of something, or they want to burden you so badly with your own money. Nine of Pentacles, with your own free will. They want to burden you with it, but they're shocked because they didn't know that you had any education, Page of Swords, or that you knew anything about anything, and they could juggle you around because that made them happy, because they were manipulative and doing magic on you. This person they need help. I don't know what else to say. But guys, let's see what we have here. Let's see, we have dice. Let's do it. Divine, what do we need to know to end this reading? They're afraid they're going to get busted for their wicked ways, and so they should. I mean, come on now. This may have to do with a Leo, with the Lion King. Six of Cups, children, the past. In the past, that was a little premature announcement, premature announcement that you were scared or paranoid of somebody's anger. So this was all programmed. Because you didn't want, like, you don't like confrontation, like me, I don't like confrontation at all. But somebody was telling people, like coaching them along, saying, if you act this way, they're going to act even more timid and more scared. They wanted to win at all costs by stealing and lying. Seven of Swords. They lied about your education, Page of Swords, or what you knew. And the truth, the Ace of Swords. The truth about you being, what's the word? About your recognition. Okay? Magic, using magic. To spy, telepathy, to spy. on your money, or to spy on a child, to spy on somebody's, like, getting money, and to see what they're paying. Oh, I see. They're spying to see if what they paid for is working. Be careful around this moon, I'm telling you. There's the illusion there. Guys, thank you again for hanging out with me. I hope that I've given some message that somebody could use. And I hope to see you again. Please hit the bell icon and I appreciate your support to this channel and to Patreon as well. Take care. Peace.